forward to what the future holds for Ohio. Ohio Citizen Action is very close to my heart. As we've heard, I'm not the only one in this room who dedicated a significant portion of their careers working at OCA to bring concrete improvements to people's lives. Thank you to Ira, Sandy, and everyone else who has given us so much to strengthen this organization and inspire Ohioans to take action for change. Yeah. When I think of OCA over the years, I focus most on how much we continue to evolve and level up. As is often the case, we've learned important lessons from our wins, but possibly gained even more wisdom from the fights we've lost. Fights like those against House Bill 6 and staggering utility corruption fostered resilience from within. It offered us an opportunity for a rebirth of the organization and a rekindling that required us to be even more scrappy and nimble than ever before. And let us not forget that we only lost that legislative fight by one vote, despite the overwhelming tale of bribery and deceit and the millions of dollars First Energy spent to pass it. We, however, spent countless hours, calling on our elected leaders to do better, to stand up for Ohioans they were elected to represent. We're here tonight celebrating, while others are serving time for their actions. We are never satisfied to turn a blind eye to attacks on Ohioans. We are on the right side, folks. At Ohio Citizen Action, House Bill 6 did not stop us from moving forward. We proved that power doesn't come from dark money. It comes from knocking on doors, having conversations with Ohioans, and standing together. In August of 2023, when a proposed amendment to the Ohio Constitution threatened to make direct democracy nearly impossible in our state, we didn't back down. We showed up. Together with our partners, many of whom are in this room, we knocked on more than 650,000 doors. We made 1.6 million phone calls. We sent over 3 million texts. We told our neighbors what was at stake and enabled them to tell others. At the end of the day, we all protected one person, one vote. Since then, we've knocked on doors in support of reproductive rights, progressive candidates, fair electoral districts, and earlier this year, in our successful fight with many of you for House Bill 15, comprehensive energy bill passed in the Ohio legislature that included an immediate repeal of the costly coal subsidies enacted in House Bill 6. We had conversations with Ohioans at their doors, where they live, where they pay their electric bills, and where they were paying fees to put money directly into the pockets of utility companies. Many of you in this room were involved in that fight, and we thank you for your determination. I'd like to give them everybody a round of applause. But that's not all. Together, we made it through the pandemic with our field campus shut down for 15 months. Created a new business model unique in the country that includes actions and prospecting at the doors, but not direct fundraising, while strengthening our institutional, phone, and our digital membership fundraising. We developed the first formal strategic plan we're currently executing. We began deep canvassing and created a national model for utility-scale solar siting work. We repealed those damn Colbeck coal subsidies. We celebrated the Knox County solar victory at the Ohio Power Siting Board with we built out a modern, equitable, and diverse organization inside and out, and we've assisted, most recently, Richland County residents in putting a local referendum on the May 2026 ballot. In May 2026, they'll reverse the ban, they'll have to get the vote to reverse the ban that the county commissioners enacted this summer against renewables. Over the past few years, we've begun employing deep canvassing persuasion techniques to have non-judgmental conversations with voters and residents throughout the state. These types of challenging conversations are what help us as humans see something differently, in a new light, giving us the opportunity to open up and change our minds. It helps us understand what makes others change their minds or double down on their opinions and values. Our opposition, whether that be around issues or candidates, they often use fear, misinformation, and anger in their work. But we strive to do the exact opposite. We create connection, belonging, and the construction of safe spaces where Ohioans are offered hope, inspired by compassion, and motivated to action.
Yeah.
OCA is uniquely qualified to do this because we've already started doing this work in some of the hardest to reach, underserved parts of our state. Places where voters there feel forgotten, ignored, or neglected, and eventually silenced. But their voices are more important now than ever before. Their opinions and contributions have value, and we intend to empower them to end their silence. That's a vision we should all share.
Yeah.
We're at a crossroads of people thinking that whatever they might do, whether it be voting or writing a letter to an elected official, attending an OPSB solar siting hearing, or simply having a conversation with us at their door. People think that doesn't make a difference. But when the truth is, it's the only thing that does. We've been building to this moment for the past 50 years. We've grown in size, presence, and scope of work. We've also grown an entirely new generation or two of young activists who have learned that you achieve results together, you change attitudes, and share understanding together. And no matter how hard the climb or how big the challenge, you never give up. We are never giving up, and we're ready to face the next 50 years together.